Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Cycling in South Australia. We've just driven down to McLaren Vale from Adelaide because we have a 200-kilometre ride planned for tomorrow. But we'll talk a bit more about that later because we've just walked into the Airbnb and we want to have a look around first. So let's do that.
Hey, this is so nice in here. Come and have a look at this. I've left a little card and a bottle of wine, and neither of us drink, but check this out. Welcome, Serafina, to the Great Escape. So this is where we're staying, the Great Escape. And it's so nice. It's right on the bike path. The Coast to Vines goes right here. And you know, those of you from South Australia, Adelaide, or have watched the videos would have done the Oxenbury Farm winery. That's just like literally just there. Bike path is here, McLaren Vale right in the heart of it. The grapevines, it's so nice. This place is so nice. Let's have a look around, I'll show you as well. It's good, isn't it?
It's really nice.
Here we go. This is the outdoor area. Cool. Okay, well, we've got a room. We've got another room. This is really cool. It's just like, it's so big.
It sleeps 8 people.
8 people. Look. This is really nice. Oh, I know where I'm sleeping. I'm on the top bunk. Yes. This is cool. I like it. That's nice. Very, very nice.
Alright, you can have the top bunk, I'll have this one.
Okay. We're gonna have to do an arm wrestle, I think, for this. Yeah, this is nice. Yeah, what a beautiful place. What a beautiful place to stay. And it's just so nice and peaceful outside. I'll show you out the window. It's just really, like, if I can open that. So there's the bike path just there. And look at the colours. It's just so nice. Awesome, awesome. That's really cool.
Alright, well, shall we have a cup of tea and talk about what we're going to ride tomorrow?
I think that's a good idea. Yeah, because we've got 200 Ks.
Yeah, 200 Ks.
And you've mapped it out.
Yep.
Hang on, okay, I know I say this every time, but we haven't actually talked about this yet. Pasties, like, are we actually, because we're in McLaren Vale, where often, this is the OG pasty place, this is where I got, but we're not going to get one here because we won't be here.
No, it's going to be a new pasty place.
And do you know where?
No, I haven't decided yet.
Oh, that's a surprise. Yeah. All right, so we'll settle in and then get a cup of tea and sit out there and talk about what we're going to do tomorrow. It is really nice out here. It's like really, really nice. In fact, we should show them before talking. Let's just show them. Look how nice that is. That's our view. So we're going to do 200 kilometres.
Yep, 200 Ks tomorrow.
In one day.
Yeah.
But that we have both done that before. This isn't our first time, is it? To do 200.
No.
And I have to say, I've done a 300 Ks in one day before as well. So.
Yeah, it's going to be a walk in the park for her.
A ride in the park.
Yeah.
But doing 200 Ks in one day isn't a tiny thing.
No. I mean, there's only so much time in the day. So it's going to start getting dark, and yeah, we'll have to start early and make sure we finish before it gets dark.
So what time are we starting?
6:30, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That gives us enough time.
Yep. And we aim to be back around?
Maybe 6 or 7.
Yeah. Yeah, so just as it's getting dark. So we're leaving just as the sun's coming up.
Yep.
And going, or coming back just as it's going down.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, because we were going to do this from Adelaide, so we were going to drive really early in the morning down to McLaren Vale to do this ride.
Yeah.
And it's like, this is a much better idea.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot easier.
Yeah. So where are we riding?
Firstly, head up Wollonga Hill, through Wollonga towards Mypong, past the reservoir, and then head towards Second Valley. From Second Valley, we'll go towards Cape Jervis. Cape Jervis, there's a really nice climb I know you've done before and you've said it's really good, so I'm looking forward to doing that. And from Cape Jervis along towards Waipinga, from Waipinga to Victor Harbour to Goolwa, and then pretty much from Goolwa all the way back here. There's not too much from Goolwa to here.
We've got the opportunity to go on the bike paths in the early hours of the morning when we first start, and then when we're coming back as well. So if it's getting dark, we can jump on the bike path rather than going on the road if we need to.
Yeah. From Wollonga to McLaren Vale's all bike path, so that's good.
Yeah, this will be cool. Yeah, this will be fun. I'm looking forward to it.
So we'll see you guys a bit later. Guys, so it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon on Wednesday. We've just settled into McLaren Vale, and we're just going to go through how we've prepared everything for tomorrow's ride. Because it's going to be a super early start, we want to have everything ready so it's seamless. Get up, eat some brekkie, and go. So we've laid everything out on the table here. We've got our helmets here. Serafina's super heavy helmet, which she can save so much time by getting a lighter one.
It's not that heavy. Okay, it is. It's really heavy.
So Serafina's got her Wahoo, spare tube.
This here is I carry like some Panadol, some Nurofen, some a Band-Aid, that kind of thing, just in case, and some magnesium, just in case, you never know. Cliff bars, some lip balm because my lips get really dry and then I end up licking the tyre levers. In case I get a bee sting. Electrolytes, lifesavers, dates. They are good energy. My protein powder, so I have that before and after a ride. And this, I'm not going to tell you what this is. You'll find out during the ride. What have you got?
Then I've also got 4 Cliff bars, a couple of new flavours there. We've got blueberry almond crisp and peanut butter banana. I've got my pump in case of any flats. 2 of these, which, as Serafina said, we're not going to tell you yet. My Wahoo charging up to 100% to make sure it's going to last the whole ride. Some sunscreen, because we're going to be out in the sun for like 12 hours, so that's probably a good idea. Spare contact lenses in case mine fall out. And we've got our lights all charging up for the day so that we're nice and safe and visible for cars. Actually, let's go show you the bikes.
Yeah, that's a good idea. We're out. Which way do we go out?
This way.
This way. It's such a big house, I keep getting lost.
There's the Giant and Fuji.
And I have to like squash. I have to show you once everything's in. I have to really squash everything into my saddlebag because I got this, right? And it's bigger than most people carry, but I've got like the EpiPen things and everything, so I'm just cramming everything in, and then I put it in my pockets as well, so, and I've got to put the camera and we're doing all of that, so yeah, but the tyres are pumped, Wahoo's charging, got the lights on there, water.
I've got a spare tube in there with some tyre levers, radar ready to go, fully charged, tyres pumped up, 2 full water bottles, which will probably go through a fair few more than 2, but and yeah, Wahoo charging, that'll be ready to go tomorrow. Yeah, we're all set.
And one of the things that we've just discovered as well is the water app. So the SA water app, so that you can, because we're obviously riding in water, and we're like, sometimes we're like, where are we going to get water from? Well, yeah, that's a big thing here, is like knowing, because you've got to drink so much water, even if you don't feel like it, you just got to keep drinking, because that actually helps with your recovery as well if you're drinking lots of water. So yeah, plenty of water and knowing where the water stops are and planning those.
Yeah, especially on long rides like these, you have to make sure you fill up. Even if you're just about full of water, just drink it and then fill up again, because you go for long periods of time where you can't fill up at all. So you want to make sure you've always got water when you're out in like rural areas like this.
And as you're getting more ready, you're like, yep, okay, and you're mentally going, okay, tick that off, got done that, right, make sure all of that.
Yeah.
Have I got my socks? Have I got my shoes?
I'm pretty sure we've remembered everything.
Did you bring socks?
I did, two pairs.
So did I. Yeah. I'm bringing 2 just in case I forget.
Yeah.
I do that before, like when I'm getting ready, I'll go, I dress like I'm meant to be, okay, I'm putting my shoes and socks on, put in my...
I imagine filling up my pockets, because that's a big thing. It's like everything you would usually bring on a ride, pretend you're filling up your pockets. All right, yeah, I've got that, yeah, all good to go.
Yeah. So I've got my top. Do I need something warmer? Check the weather and all of that. No, I'm going to be all right. It should be okay with just the top. Got my helmet, got my glasses. Goodness, this is a feast. Look. look what we've done. This is the best food for, I reckon this is the best food for a pre-ride meal, right?
Carbing up.
Yeah.
Lots of carbs.
We've got carbs, we've got
protein.
We've got veggies, green veggies.
Ginger ale.
Garlic bread. Sugar-free ginger ale. Yeah. And a beautiful spot to sit here. I mean, isn't this place amazing? Look at it. Look at that. It's so cool. So we're just going to sit here and enjoy eating and relaxing before our massive ride. It's like, stop talking. I'm so annoying. Yeah. All right. Let's do it. Dig in. Was so yummy. I am so full. Are you? Yeah,
I'm pretty full. Yeah.
He could eat more.
Yeah, always.
I'm just like, that was the best meal to have before a massive ride. Yeah, that was so good. So now we are going to prepare breakfast for the morning, and I have this every morning now, even if I'm not riding, since Gus introduced me to it. It's overnight oats. It's oats, it's nuts and fruit and seeds and stuff all mixed together with yogurt and milk, and you leave it overnight, and it's such the best meal for riding. That's it. So now we just put that in the fridge and leave it there, and then in the morning when we wake up, but we'll show you that in the morning.
See you in the morning.
Yeah, ready for 200 kilometers.
Yes. Excited.
See you in a few hours. All right. Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning. It's 5. Hang on, what time is it? Probably.
I don't have my watch. 5:15 maybe.
It's about 5:15. We've got cups of tea soaking because you're gonna have a coffee later.
Yep.
Save the coffee for later.
Yeah.
And our breakfast. I just want to show you guys what this looks like, right, with the spoon in here. So this is how creamy it is. Look at this. Look at that. Oh, that is power food for cycling. It's so yummy, and that'll keep us going for a little bit before we need to eat lots today. But look at that. That is amazing. So we're gonna have a cup of tea and eat that, and get into our cycling kit and get on the road. But yeah.
All right, we're all fueled up, pockets full.
Look at my pockets. I'm like bulging, but everything fitted in. My saddlebag in here, everything. I don't know how.
Yeah, it's a bit crammed.
They're a little bit like the TARDIS, those saddlebags.
Yeah, but bikes are all ready to go. Got them ready last night, so we didn't have to mess around with that this morning.
Yeah. And actually a special shout out to the Grape Escape. It's been amazing staying here. It's really cool. So if any of you guys want to stay here, I'll put the link in the description underneath here. Freaking awesome. And it's just down from Oxenbury Farm Winery. Go and get the twice cooked chicken wings. Yeah, that's yummy. The supermarket, everything's just so accessible. The bike path's right, like you're just sitting there eating dinner like we were, and the bikes, people just go past on the bike path. It's just right there. It's an awesome spot. So yeah, definitely come and stay here if you're staying in McLaren Vale.
First stop of the day, Wollonga.
Wollonga.
Straight to Wollonga, up Wollonga Hill.
200 Ks.
Let's go.
Check this out. Yeah. Yep. See? There. There, we're on the bike path. Like literally, that's the house there.
We've just had our first stop. We're here at Mypong Reservoir.
How many Ks in are we?
30 Ks in. First cliff bar.
Have a cliff bar. Yeah. Not even hungry, but just staying on top of it. And we have a tendency to not eat enough.
Yeah, we'll get like 120 Ks in and realise shit we've had.
Yeah, and we're like bonking on the ride and we're like, yeah. Keep eating.
This might be the best cliff bar. Peanut butter banana. Delicious.
That is heavenly. This is good. We've stopped at Delamere, 66.3 Ks in, 1,000 climbing, and we're going to just quickly stop and get a pasty or something, aren't we? Because we'll do that and then we'll talk. Because I want to tell you something about what we were just talking about eating. Okay, we'll do that. Yeah. I hope they've got pasties. Surely. I've got 24-hour snack, so this is good.
That's good to know.
Yeah. That's good to know if we're ever stuck out here.
Yeah.
And it's closed.
In the afternoon.
Yeah.
Dun dun dun.
Do they have pasties? Here we go. Oh, look at all of that. Oh, wow. Yes. Oh, look. I've got lots of pasties. Vegetable pasty, pepper pasty, bacon and cheese pasty, Cornish pasty, meat and vegetable pasty. Sorry. Hi. Didn't say hi. Hi. I'm just saying, I've got this is pasty heaven. Heaven.
Yes, it is.
Are your pasties popular?
Yes, very.
Of course, and with cyclists?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's cycling food. Which pasty shall I get? Or maybe just the vegetable pasty. Yeah, vegetable one. Yeah. Yes, please.
And what would you like?
Could I get the pepper pasty?
Pepper pasty and sauce?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Pepper pig pasty?
Peppy pasty.
Peppy pasty.
Do you need a receipt for that one?
Thank you.
See ya.
See ya. Yeah, pasty heaven. Thank you. Please call again. We will. Yeah. Yum. This is the best food. I think it's the best food. We got peppy pasty. And what I was going to say with the food actually is that we were talking about it because we're like, should we get food now? Should we wait until we've gone down to Cape Jervis and back? But then, you know, when you're riding, you think, okay, we'll have food about halfway, but you can't do that on a 200k ride because 100k's is too long to wait for food.
Yeah, I think you want to eat like little quite often.
Yeah.
So like lots of stops and eating small amounts but regularly. I think that's the best way to do it.
Yeah, and stopping more, yeah. So we're like stopped, we've had the Cliff Bars and now we're having this and we won't stay here too long and then we'll go down to Cape Jervis and back up.
Drinking water regularly as well, yeah.
Lots of water. Yeah, I try and do like every 20k's, make sure I've had like a bottle of water as a rough kind of thing. But yeah, but pasties are such good food. I find them really good food. You guys who follow me for ages know that I love pasties, but yeah, they actually they're better like that. That's much better.
That's right.
Yeah. But yeah, that is because they fill you up and but they don't sit heavy in your tummy. So when you're riding, like you've got the energy, but without that heavy feeling, it just keeps you going. Yeah, and they're just yummy. Pasty number 12, I think this is for 2020.
It's been a little while, hasn't
it? Yeah.
Cheers. Alright, just on the descent into Cape Jervis, I think Serafina's a couple minutes behind. That was an awesome descent, really fast coming through there and great views. I hope the camera picked it up. Probably won't do it justice, but it was a really, really cool view and descent. Oh, here's Serafina. I was going to say I wonder if I've got enough time to get on the ferry and send her a picture from KI, but no, she's here.
Hey. How was the descent?
Really good. Yeah. How did you find it?
Amazing views. I love it.
Yeah.
It's really cool. And it's a really easy, like fast descent with no tight corners or anything, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so cool.
Should we go to KI?
Yeah, just pop on the ferry.
Yeah.
Pop across. We have just ticked over 100 kilometres.
Yes.
Woo. Actually, we've been on screen. There we go. And climbing 1621. Average kilometres 23.5 per hour.
Not
per
bad.
kilometre. And the time 12:24 p.m. Whereabouts are we?
We're on Range Road between like Delamere and Victor Harbour, not too far from Deep Creek.
Yeah, we've just come past Deep Creek, it's nice down there. And we're heading to Victor, we'll get a pasty and stuff, some more food.
Some electrolytes.
Yeah, but we're also going to have a little Cliff Bar. It's Cliff Bar time again, I think.
Yep.
Yeah. This is like so squishy and melted. It's been in my pocket for a few rides and all sweaty and stuff. But yeah, Cliff Bar time. What are you having? I'll hold that.
I've got crunchy peanut butter, also like completely melted and malformed and everything. I think this has been on a few rides as well.
Yeah. It's funny. It should be yummy though.
Yeah, it tastes the same.
Yeah, it still tastes the same. and then what was I going to say? We're so I was saying to Gus before, like once you hit 100, like on a 200 ride, then you start doing the countdown, really, isn't it? Like you're okay, cool. Now everything's like the countdown ride back. Whereas until 100, you're like still got to get
I don't know if it's a good thing or not, because it'll make it feel like it's taking forever. Because like 100k's that doesn't go by too quickly. So yeah.
I find it helpful because I'm sort of like, okay, the goal is to get to 100. Then I'm like, right, okay, now it's like, okay, only 80k's to go, only 60k's to go, only 40k's to go, only 30k's to go. And it's not that you want it to be over, but it's just a way to, because you start getting a bit fatiguey or tired or
Yeah. Well, we'll find out, won't we? We'll find out.
Or it's like, okay, only 30k's until the next pasty.
Yeah.
All right. We'll eat these.
We're just about 20k's out of Victor and we've stopped for another fuel stop. because we're starting to feel it. It's coming up to lunchtime, so it's probably like 15 k's too far.
Yeah. I'm feeling it. I feel like, the whole time I was just thinking, I just want a peanut butter sandwich.
Yeah.
I just wish I had a peanut butter sandwich in my bag, in my pocket.
That would be good right now.
That would be good. But what we do have, and we were going to save these for later, is we're calling them Troy bars. Thank you, Troy. So Troy Collette, he sent through and he was telling me about these bars that are perfect energy for cycling. And so I sent it through to Gus and he made some. I think Troy found it somewhere or somebody else came up with it, but we're calling them Troy bars, so they're Troy bars here on in.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you wrapped it so nicely as well.
I was proud of that.
This is really cool. Yeah. Look at that. Oh, look at that. That's like a proper bar. That's a Troy bar. Now you need to tell them what's in it.
It's like Rice Krispie cereal with melted marshmallows, a bit of butter, and like raspberry Allen's lollies.
That's it.
So all the good stuff. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
And you're having one as well.
Yeah.
So basically, we're talking about sugar on sugar on sugar.
On carbs.
On carbs. Troy bars. Thanks, Troy. Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks, Gus, for making them. And all right. Oh.
They're good.
Did you try some while you were making them?
Maybe.
I haven't tried one before. This is good. And this is where we are. Truck going past. Had a few trucks going past actually, but the truckies are good. They've been, a couple of them have tooted, just to let us know that they're there behind, because they come up sometimes suddenly and fast on corners and that sort of thing. You don't always hear them or see them. You've got the bike radar, but sometimes it doesn't work as quickly when they're going fast.
121 kilometers, 1,850 elevation. It's 130, average speed 24.
I feel like I can ride now. Before I was just like, I said to Gus, so we've got about 10 k's. He goes, no, it's 20. I'm like, okay. I'd had some dates, but yeah, that wasn't going to cut it.
Seagulls are eating good.
I love that. Oh, this is cool. I haven't been to this bakery. What's this bakery? Let's see what they've got.
Hello, how are you?
Hi, well, thank you. How are you? Do you have any pasties or anything like that?
Yes, we've got a few things over here. We've got meat, veg, pepper steak, onion, a couple of pies, spinach.
Pasty number. Oh, what number was it?
12. No, 13.
I'm losing track. Pasty number 13 for 2025 pasty tally. What have you got?
A beef and onion pie, and we're going to share a spinach and feta roll.
There's something you're not showing them.
And an apple scroll as well.
Apple scroll. Nice.
Yeah.
And a Coke. Awesome. We've topped up our water, we've toileted wherever Victor, we've toileted. You've got to think about these things. And now we're going to head back. We've got like 60 k's, 65 k's to go.
Yeah, about that.
To get back to McLaren Vale. So yeah, won't do as much filming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 3 o'clock now, so we should make it with plenty of time.
See you in McLaren Vale. Yeah.
Well, there we go. 200K's done.
Done.
Finished for the day. That was a big day.
That was massive.
Yeah.
That was huge. I know. I think I have to say though, I think it's one of the funnest, longest rides that I've done. Like I've done 200. I don't know how many times, but and the 300's the biggest I've done. You've done 200 before, but I think I felt like we did it really well.
Yeah, it felt a lot easier than when I did it on my own. Like the time went way quicker, and yeah.
Same. Like, and I think because we planned our stops really well.
Yeah, for sure.
And just made sure that we're like eating and drinking water, and we're having the electrolytes, and we're eating, and we'd say like, right, we're going to stop at 110, and we stopped. And I think that really helped.
But even still, like after we had our lunch, and then we got back on the bike, and we had a pretty big lunch, and we got back on the bike, and we were both like kind of looked at each other, and thought, I feel great. Like because we were starting to struggle a little bit. But then we had that food, we got back on the bike, we got some electrolytes as well, and then we felt really good again.
That was in Victor Harbour, yeah, because we had the Troy bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was starting to like vague out then, had the Troy bar. So I think, having a little bit extra food on that stretch would have been good. But then, that was really cool, like, having all the food. Yeah. That's like, okay, we need to eat actual food, yeah. But actually, when we were in Victor Harbour, we were talking, because we were saying, like, these rides are hard. They're hard. They're not easy.
Yep.
We're like, they're not, if it was easy, that whole thing, everybody would do it, right? But, and we do it not because it's easier. It's like, we'll just pop out for a 200K ride or whatever. You've got to think through a lot. And you don't know how it's going to go. You don't know what the roads are going to be like. You don't know what is your bike going to break down? Is something going to go wrong? Are you going to have enough food? Are you going to run out of water? Will you find water? Where are you going to get your food from? Is the food enough?
And worrying about all of those things constantly is really mentally draining as well.
Yeah.
And then that fatigue kind of kicks in, and by the end of the ride, you're like, your brain's kind of just melted away.
Yeah.
And it makes it really hard. Yeah. I think that's one of the hardest parts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're filming as well, so you're sort of thinking about that too. So that sort of extra energy that you're using for that. But it's good because like it truly is resilience building. Like it hurts and it's hard and your butt gets sore. I mean, we're on the bike for like 10 hours. That's 10 hours in the saddle.
Yeah.
Yeah, that hurts.
It does, yeah.
It's like, so you're riding along and then you're just like, hang on, I'm just gonna, okay. Just get some flow back, blood flow back through.
Yeah.
Yeah, but and it hurts, and you get a bit tired and you get a bit sore because we're pushing on the climbs. We're not taking it too easy. We're going a decent pace on the climbs, and the traffic. But the traffic drivers were really good today.
Yeah.
I found them really good.
It was cool. A few of the trucks, when they were passing, they were giving us a little toot, and at first we were a bit like, it was a bit of a shock, but then you realise they're just giving you a toot, so they're coming, because it's quite like when they're passing. If you didn't know they were coming, it gives you quite a fright. Yeah. And the wind gives you like what do you call that? With the wind it creates, Yeah,
it blows you back. You're going that way. The truck comes past really fast, and it's like it picks. Yeah, you sort of brace yourself. Oh, here it comes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, I found that. Yeah, the drivers were really cool.
Yeah.
The other thing we're talking about is what we'd do differently.
Yeah.
On this ride, like how would we? Yeah.
Yeah, I think one thing would be, even still, we were so conscious of it, but eat even more. Seems like it's the only thing we're saying, but we were really conscious of it, and we stopped in Delamere about 70 kilometres in, and then we were still thinking about it, and even still we went 70 kilometres without any real food. We had one Cliff Bar and one of those rice Troy bars each from 70 k's to 140 k's, and we were thinking of it like it was in our heads, like we got to eat. Yeah. And even still it happens. So that's, it just happens so easily. I
think that's the thing, like hydration seems to be okay, we're good on that. Like we have the electrolytes, and I think we had about, that twice, like two tablets each twice.
One thing we did well was picking a distance that we were going to stop at. So I think we picked 100 kilometres. We said we'd stop, once we reach 100 kilometres, we're stopping, and we're going to have electrolytes and a Cliff Bar or something like that. Picking those times in advance, because if we got to 100 kilometres and we're like, oh, it's only X kilometres till we get here, like we can push through. But if you pick that, and you say you're going to stop, and you stick to it, you don't trick yourself, you don't trick your mind, and So
I like that, yeah. And we said that to each other, it's like, no matter what, even if we go, we could keep going, we promised each other that, like, no, we will stop, will stop, we're stopping there, and we're going to have something to eat, and we're going to have some water, and I have to say, well done on a good route. Good route planning.
Yeah, it was a fun
Yeah,
one.
that was really cool.
Oh, there were a couple really nice roads at the end.
What was that road?
Enterprise Road.
Enterprise Road. Oh, I have a new favourite road, Enterprise Road. It's so pretty and it's in this valley and it's just, some of you might know it. Yeah, I really like that. We'll have to go back and do more of that, I think. A couple of shout outs. One for Troy. Thank you. We now have Troy bars.
Yeah.
We'll be bringing those on every ride. Thanks, Troy. And also shout out to the Grape Escape, which we're here. We're not actually staying here tonight, but this was amazing to stay here, to come to McLaren Vale, stay here, and then ride from here. We could have stayed another night, but yeah, we didn't. But yeah, if anyone's riding or want to come and stay here, the Grape Escape.
Perfect location.
Amazing.
Really nice accommodation. Yeah.
Bike path right here. That's the bike path. Oxenbury Farm Winery, which has the chicken. There's a yummy chicken up there. You know, McLaren's right in the heart of McLaren Vale. Yeah, it's really cool. So yeah, shout out to the Grape Escape for an awesome place to stay. And yeah, shout out to you for an awesome route.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's really cool. And what are we going to do next? You know, now that we've done that, we're going to have to do 300.
Oh my God. Can we just do 50?
50. We were talking about that. I was like, we like, yeah, it's like, oh, maybe 50, 60. Yeah, it just seems so small. But truly, you guys, like, for those of you who haven't done anything like this, just if you're used to sitting in the saddle, like if you're used to riding, you know, if you can ride 100 Ks, then you can ride 150. If you can ride 150, you can ride 200. Even if you can ride 100, if you're used to that time in the saddle and you take enough breaks, eat enough food, drink enough water, you can do it.
Yeah, one thing that we learnt is the mentality. Knowing what you're going to do, you kind of give yourself that room mentally. So if you're expecting to do 200, like we were expecting to do 200 kilometers today, we were ready for it. We got 150 kilometers in, and maybe if you were doing a 150k ride, you get to 140 k's and you'd be like, I don't know how I couldn't do another 20 k's or something. But because we were expecting it mentally, we got to 150 k's and we're like, we know we've got 50 k's to go, so we can't feel bad. We have to feel all right. And that applies for everything.
It's not over till it's over. And something changes up here, doesn't it, that gets you those extra kilometers.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's all our learnings as we go along. It's really cool. And it's really cool being able to share them with you guys. Yeah, I love this. It's very, very cool. Yeah. Awesome. Did you catch it?
No.
Lots of mosquitoes out now. Well, I'm up for a burger.
Yeah.
Burger or pizza?
I'll go pizza.
You're going to pizza?
Yeah.
I'm going to go find somewhere to have a burger in this cycle. See? Bike path right behind us. All right. Okay. Thanks, everyone. See you on the next ride.
See you guys.